If you're preparing for the Salesforce Certified Data Cloud Consultant exam, understanding how Salesforce asks questions is just as important as knowing the features. This exam is not about memorization. It's about choosing the best practice solution based on Salesforce's logic. Most questions in the Data-Con-101 exam are scenario-based. You'll often see multiple answers that sound correct, but only one that aligns with Salesforce best practices. Let's see exactly how these questions are framed, using real exam-style practice questions. Let's start with the first question. A rideshare company wants to send a year-in-review email with 5 fun trip statistics. The raw data arrives in Data Cloud and is not aggregated at the source. Following best practices, which solution should the consultant recommend to personalize the email? Pause the video if you want to think about the answer. The correct answer is A. Use a data transform to aggregate the statistics and map them to direct attributes on individual. Salesforce expects aggregation to happen inside Data Cloud, not in downstream systems. Data transforms are designed for summarizing raw data into reusable, activation-ready attributes. This is a classic Salesforce pattern. Prepare the data once, activate it everywhere. Let's start with the second question. Next, we have an identity resolution question, a very common exam topic. A financial services firm specializing in wealth management contacts a data cloud consultant with an identity resolution request. The company wants to enhance its strategy to better manage individual client profiles within family portfolios. Family members often share addresses and sometimes phone numbers, but have distinct investment preferences and financial goals. The firm aims to avoid blending individual family profiles into a single entity to maintain personalized service and accurate financial advice. Which identity resolution strategy should the consultant put in place? The correct answer is C. Use a more restrictive design approach. Salesforce wants you to avoid overmatching when profiles share common attributes like addresses. In exam questions, when the risk is blending identities, the safest answer is almost always a restrictive identity resolution strategy. Let's start with the third question. This question tests ethics, not features. A consultant is preparing to implement Data Cloud. Which ethic should the consultant adhere to regarding customer data? The correct answer is D. Carefully consider asking for sensitive data. Salesforce exams strongly emphasize ethical data usage. Any answer that suggests collecting more data than necessary is usually wrong. When in doubt, Salesforce prefers minimal, consent-based data collection. Let's start with the fourth question. Here's a multi-select question, another exam favorite. Northern Trail Outfitters, NTD, creates a calculated insight to compute recency, frequency, monetary RFM scores on its unified individuals. NTO then creates a segment based on these scores that it activates to a Marketing Cloud activation target. Which 2 actions are required when configuring the activation? Choose 2 answers. B and C. Choose a segment and select contact points. In Salesforce exams, remember this rule. If it's already part of the segment definition, you don't add it again in the activation. Let's start with the fifth question. Finally, a consolidation rate question, very common in identity resolution scenarios. A customer is concerned that the consolidation rate displayed in the identity resolution is quite low compared to their initial estimations. Which configuration change should a consultant consider in order to increase the consolidation rate? The correct answer is B. Increase the number of matching rules. Salesforce defines consolidation rate by how many source profiles are merged. More match rules mean more opportunities to find matches and higher consolidation. These questions show a clear pattern. Salesforce exams reward best practices, simplicity, ethical data usage, and platform-native solutions. If you want more Data Cloud Consultant exam-style practice questions with clear explanations, check out CertBoosters.com. And if this video helped you, like, subscribe, and comment your exam date below. Good luck with your Data Cloud Consultant exam.